match maybe, or?
No, actually, the one previous before that was probably Worlds.
Okay.
A couple years ago, but yeah, I don't get to play overtime very often, but it's fun and ended up working out.
Seems like you and Cole and you're good friends off the ice. You got some real chemistry there, and obviously hooked up for the winter.
Yeah, we've been talking to each other about hooking up and connecting on a goal for quite some time now, and we're fortunate enough to get two tonight.
How did you find yourself behind the defense there? It seemed like they had guys back, and then all of a sudden you were just alone there at the top of the crease. Do you know what happened on the play?
Yeah, it was just like a jumbled mess there right on the dot, and I just looked up, and there were three guys right in front of me, three Kraken guys right in front of me, and I was like, back door's wide open, and Fetz was, he's like, I'm glad you went to the back door because that's what I was hoping you were going to do. So, yeah, I just found some space, soft space, and Fetz gave me a great pass.
And the way this game played out, I mean, you guys fall behind 2-0, but you kind of stuck with it. Just what did you see from your team tonight?
Yeah, no, it was definitely a resilient effort, and it's never easy to go down 2 on the road, and we stuck with it. Got a huge goal there at the end of the first, and we finally settled down in the second, third, started to play our game, and we got more chances.
Yeah, no doubt. Cole's goal late in the first, I imagine, to cut that deficit in half, kind of sends you into the room in a bit better mood, right?
Absolutely, yeah. That was huge by Cole to put that one away, especially with like 25 seconds there. So, yeah, that was a very important goal at the time.
Just another example of other guys stepping up. Like if Neil's in the lineup, maybe you're not even out there in that overtime, right? But everybody's got to do a little bit more, and good example of that tonight.
Yeah, we got a really good group here. We're really deep and got a lot of pieces that can, if something happens, like, when I got injured earlier on in the year, Fleurs came and filled in, did well, and, we got a lot of guys on our team that can do that.
Just one more, but you set a career high in goals. Each goal is a new one. You're getting close to the points you had last year. I mean, have you always felt there's more offense to give? That's not what you're primarily known for, but you're showing that there's some offense there, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm always trying to build, and, I'm pretty known for my defensive game, so I've tried to build the offensive side more, and obviously when I'm playing more minutes, it'll come with time. But just more experience and get more confident definitely helps.
Right on.
Thank you.
From above, right?
Yeah, like we have no control over that, and I understand what they're doing. They're just kind of keep safety in the league, and I think they do a great job of making sure they we have the most safest playing field out there, and they keep everybody healthy. And it's a big topic with concussions and head injuries, and I think they do a really good job. It just unfortunate because I felt good. It was just my neck was a little tight.
Yeah. I guess it's hard to tell. Did he actually get you in the head, or?
It was more just jam my neck.
Yeah.
I was just more about my neck trying to get that out. My head was fine. I feel 100% fine.
I guess they see you shaking your head.
Yeah, but it's more like me trying to get my neck and my back loosened up. I mean, I'm not a big guy, so it hurts a little bit when I get hit.
Right.
I'm not used to it, I'm not like those big forwards getting hit all the time. But you know what? It's a little strange when you come off for concussion protocol because you got to go through, you got to take all your gear off, you got to answer a bunch of questions, and didn't do so good in the answering the questions because I was more focused on the game, and it draws your focus off the game, and you try and get your focus back on the game. It's a whole production.
Right.
And it's hard to get back into the game after that.
Yeah, I mean, do you feel like maybe that contributed a little bit to just the way the team played in the first? Because it probably wasn't your best period. You guys fall behind by 2 because there's a lot going on, right?
I'm not going to lie. They don't let me see the first period, so I don't even know what happened for most of the first period. I'm sorry about that. Like, TV's blank, so I don't know what happened. I only saw, I don't know, was I in for 2 minutes and then the last 4 minutes of the period? So I don't really remember what happened for that little bit, so I wasn't there.
Right.
I'm sorry about that.
It's obviously not easy for Connor to have to come in because the last thing he's expecting is to play tonight, right? So he's coming in cold.
Yeah, I feel bad about that. I feel that's my bad. It's my job as back goalie to make sure he doesn't get into the net, and I do feel bad for him because I got to do my best to make sure I don't show anything because I understand that's part of protocol, but I don't want to let him get into the net because it's my job to give him a rest night.
What turned in that game? A big goal by Cole, obviously, to make the deficit just 1, but it seems like in the second and third you guys really did a good job of not giving them a whole lot.
No, I mean, I thought we played a very good game after the first period. Once again, I didn't see much of the first period, so I don't know how we played in the first. I saw a score in the last bit there, and then I saw the second and third, and I thought we played great. And overtime, I thought we were great again. And I mean, we have a good team in here. It's just a lot of fun playing with these guys. It's awesome. I think it's great as a goalie.
What's it like to see a guy like Dylan Samberg score the overtime winner? Not maybe wouldn't be high on the list of predictions, but the guy can do it all, right?
Well, I mean, you see it every single day. He does a lot of goalie drills, and he does a lot of those backdoor plays, and he can sneak a few in. So he knows what he's doing out there. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's always the guys that do more goalie shooting tend to know how to squeak those ones in, and he does a lot of goalie shooting before practice. So it's tip your cap to Wade Flaherty and Connor Hellebuck and myself for that one, because it's all that shooting before practice he does.
I don't know how much you guys are scoreboard watching. Obviously, you saw Dallas just on Friday, and a big win over them. Do you know, like, coming into tonight's game that they lost in overtime today, so you put even more space between you, or is that not really something you're focused on?
I mean, yeah, we know, but I don't think we're focused on it. I think we put ourselves in a good scenario where we're in control of our own destiny. I think if we do our job and control what we can control, we have the upper hand, I'll say.
Yeah. Thanks, Eric.
Awesome.
Glad you don't have to negotiate Dylan Samberg's next contract.
Yeah, you know
Guys
what?
can do it all, right?
Yeah, you know what? Obviously, with P being out, he's had to step up. But not only him, everybody's had to step up. And I don't know if he's really ever been out in the overtime like that. But the old two roommates there, him and Fetz tagging up. But nice to see he logged a lot of minutes, and you know he can be a horse for us when he plays like that.
Speaking of Cole, and we've talked about his game and how he seems to be elevating it. How big was his goal at the end of the first there to just grab a little momentum?
Yeah, obviously the kind of craziness happened with our goaltenders there, so kind of got us a little bit behind the eight ball. But that was a big goal at the end of the period. Obviously, going into the second down 1 instead of 2 makes it a big difference, and it allowed us in the second to kind of get up and running. And really thought we did a great job of hemming Seattle in that second period.
How much chaos did that create to have the goalie situation there?
Yeah, it's hard. It really is. It just obviously your second guy, our number one's going in cold. You're always worried about that, and then hoping that Combs was okay. But we felt he was. He was saying it right from when he was going off the ice. But it's the rule. It's what's in there. I don't really like it very much, but at the end of the day, you got to live by it. Like I said, it kind of got us unrattled a little bit. Then we got ourselves back going in the second period.
Brandon Tanev said this morning that it would be business as usual when the puck dropped, and you said you hope he. I mean, I've never seen a player sort of cheered at the beginning, and then booed, then cheered again when they played his tribute video. Roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah, it's just him. He doesn't, that's playing against us when he was here against his old teammates. It didn't matter. He plays one way and he plays hard. And he's a ball of energy and he disrupts people, and that's what he's good at.
Right. You guys obviously take care of Dallas the other night, so you knew what they did. How much are you scoreboard watching? Like Colorado, Dallas played earlier today. Did you look at this? Hey, it's a chance to gain more ground on them?
Well, we were fortunate enough to be able to watch it, so we got a chance to see it. But at the end of the day, we've talked about take care of your own business, and we'll let those guys kind of do what they have to do. And but we're not. You don't pick your poison. You don't worry. You want one over the other. Obviously Colorado is really rolling since they've made their changes, and Dallas got Hintz back, so that changes their lineup. And you just take care of your own business. Don't worry about what's going on down there.
Just one more from me, but that pass by Morgan Barron to Kyle Connor, I mean, is he auditioning for the top line there?
But the biggest thing that, he gets accolades for was the block shot.
Yeah.
They get a great look coming right down the middle, and he blocks the shot. He doesn't do that, and, maybe it ends up in the back of their net. And then to be ready to do what he did, that was a really heads-up play. And, again, another big goal for us in that second period.
Saw him on the bench kind of favoring his hand. Did he cut his hand on that shot block? Or
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No, I think so.
Thanks,
Thank you. Thanks.